Hi friends, in this video I'm going to show you how to provision a Windows 2016 server in Azure using PowerShell. The prerequisite of this video is a basic understanding of Microsoft Azure console and the PowerShell. So now, to create a Windows 2016 server in Azure, first the primary thing is we need to understand which image we want. So first thing is to list down the image details. Okay. So identify what resource groups are available. To identify, we have a command called get Azure resource group. Okay. And then you can see what are the existing resource groups here. Cloud shell storage comes by default and the network watcher I have created it. So this is not required as of now, and then now we create a new resource group. So what is the command to create a new resource group? Here we can go to command add-on and then new VM -az group. Here the resource group name I want to name it as rg1 project details test. Okay, and then here we give the location westUS2 where I want to provision, insert it and run it to create a new resource group. And then here you can check it within a while. It's already created in PowerShell. And to list it, we have get again, get -az resource group. You can see rg1-prj test is created. It takes a little bit of time. So the second point is now we create a new security group. Is it network security group? Give the location westUS2 and then the name of this security group. So for our understanding, we maintain the naming convention like SG1, a new security group followed by the resource group name, insert it and then execute. So a new security group will be automatically created. So this is the resource group which is created, rg1 project test, and in this a new security group would be created shortly. Yeah, it's created and you can see here in the PowerShell. So what does this do? So this is the new security resource group, and we tag the network security groups in the subnets later on, and we can change the security parameters of inbound and outbound traffic later on. Now we have to see what kind of image is required for our server. So image, to identify the image, first we need to understand what kind of image is required. So to check the availability of SKUs in a particular location, get AZVM image, and here give the list of virtual image, location details, offer, publisher name, and the SKUs what you wanted to identify if there is an availability count. So now westUS2 is the location, offer Windows server, and the publisher name Microsoft Windows server, and then 2016 data center version which you want. Insert and then execute. It will show you the list of details which are available, and then you have the SKUs, offer, and the publisher name. So the image name would be Microsoft Windows Server, followed by the Windows Server, followed by the publisher name, offer name, and then the SKU. Okay, so we have the server. Here we have the Windows Server, and then we have the SKUs provided as an image details, and then we want the latest version of the server. So now we have to go and create a new. In the meantime, I will show you the security group which is already created. Okay, so rg1 project test is the resource group, and rg1 project test -sg1 is the security group which we have created. So now we are going to provision new VM. using new-azvm command. How do you do it? Go here and then fill all the details that are required. So Win 2016 server test version for testing that we want. There is a name. How do you provide it? It's up to you. And here we have number of details like availability set or redundance based upon the availability of the application server. So I will discuss about these all parameters in the upcoming videos, but for now we are going to fill in few details. So the public IP address, first I wanted to do equal name of the virtual machine followed by public IP, just for our understanding, and then resource group name, get hyphen az resource group details, you can provide it from here. So this will be the resource group rg1 project test, and then we have the security group rg1-sg1, and yeah. So before I fill in the size, I wanted to update the image which we have already taken from the SKUs image, and then the location, how under which location it is, US West 2, and which ports need to be open, 3389 for RDP on Windows application server. Now the size. So these are the basic parameters where how we need to understand which kind of VM we wanted to host. So I am providing a standard D2 SV3 size. So these I would discuss in a later upcoming videos and what kind of sizes are available. So for now, I would provide a default subnet. Yeah, and just a review which all details we have. Once again, a name, and then we have the image and a location, open ports, public IP address name, resource group name, security group name, size, subnet name. And now another important mandatory field is the credential. So this we would give it to we would give it as a get-credential, where we can provide it on a user interface on a reader format. So now let us insert the query. Insert the command and then just copy, paste to understand what it is. And here you have to break it to understand much more clear. So here now you have the name, image, location, and then we have the open ports, and then we have the public IP address name, and then we have the security group, resource group, size, and then the default subnet. Okay. Now we forgot to provide a few more details, that is virtual network name. So the virtual network name, interface name would be hyphen vnet1. Okay, so hyphen virtual network name would be this. And then as I told you that we have to provide a credential, so what we have to do is first do a cred and then get it to be called, okay, and provide the credential. Okay, so now we are all ready to provision a new Windows 2016 server. do it. So it's asking for the details, and then now I would give it the username and password. Yes. So it started. Now this will get created. So first it is creating the resources, public IP address, followed by the virtual network groups, and then the security groups it would check, and then the resource group it would check, and then it will create the virtual network name, and then it will provision the Windows 2016 server with the image details that it has taken, and the name would be Windows 2016-test. So in the meantime, you can see here, refresh it, what of the groups are getting created. So the virtual network has been created here, followed by the rest of the details would be created shortly. So this is the very useful way where you can utilize the PowerShell command frames here. But first we need to download and install the package of Azure before you do it. Okay, so now here we can see our server has provisioned successfully within a short time. So here you can see all the details. So the virtual machine is created, the network interface is created, public IP address is created, and the disk is added. So now we can go here and then check the server. It's running, up and running, and then let us try to connect. And before that, what we need to identify is the security group. Okay. Here in this security group, you need to see the inbound security rules which are allowing on port 83389. So here we need to add, I will show you in another video how to add the port over PowerShell. So for our convenience, I am just going here and creating a new rule to add 3349, and then yeah, it's added. So here you can see every time what are getting created. This is the naming convention where we need to change it later on. Then here, go to the server and then connect RDP 3389, download the file, and it connects via the DNS IP address, and then don't ask me, yeah. So now you can see it would ask for the username and password, and I will give my details, and then you can connect to the virtual machine. Your application server is ready. Our 2016 server in Azure is successful, and now you can host your application. Now we can see it is getting provisioned, and then it's launched. Server is available. This is the DNS details and how we have connected. Taking a little bit of time. And you can see the type of standard D2SV3 mains. It's an 8 GB RAM. The details can be found out in the sizing parameters, but if we wanted to verify, I would like to show you, it's an 8 GB and then 150 GB of hard disk, and then we can attach and detach the disks later on. Thank you for watching the video, guys. Have a nice day.